everyone, I'm Will, and today I'm going to show you how to make the perfect cold weather tea. But before that, remember to like and subscribe and comment down below, and don't forget to press that notification bell down below. What you're going to need for this tea is 8 different herbal remedies. What you're going to need is 0.3 grams of coltsfoot. That is good for a little bit of any of the sore throat, any itching there. And then you're going to need 0.3 grams of willow pollen flower. So when the willow flower has actually gone to pollen, you want to harvest it then. And all these herbs are dried, so you want to harvest that and dry some pollen there. Pollen is good for boosting the immune system, and also willow is also an anti-inflammatory. You want to also have that. And then 0.3 grams of mullein leaf. And the mullein leaf is good for creating mucus if you have a dry throat. So a little bit of that. Then we have 0.3 grams of sarsaparilla. This boosts the immune system, warms your body up. This is in the same family as ginseng. Then we have sweet fern. Sweet fern is an anti-inflammatory, boosts the immune system, and is also a calming herb. So we got 0.3 grams of that. And then we have 1 gram of ground ivy. So ground ivy is a type of mint, and it calms and cools the system down. And then 1 gram of lemon balm. Lemon balm also is a type of mint, cools the system down, and is very refreshing. And then last is we're going to need something that really boosts the immune system and brings all these nutrition in. 1 gram of rose hips. So dried rose hips, we got 1 gram of that, and that is very high in vitamin C. There's a little bit of vitamin A, and the oils that are actually in the seeds will release in, and those oils really boost up the immune system very strong. And rose hips are 8.3 times more vitamin C than any citrus. So I recommend some rose hip in your tea if you want to really have that good boosting effect. Let's add the different herbs. Well, we're going to start out coltsfoot. We're going to add this into a 1 pint mason jar. So add the coltsfoot right in, and then our pollen willow flowers, our mullein leaf, our sarsaparilla, sweet fern, our ground ivy, our lemon balm, and our rose hips. This is the wrinkled rose, not the Rugosa rosa, but still delicious. I recommend the wrinkle rose of Rosa virginiana over Rugosa rose then for tea. And now take you can use any kind of way to strain this after. I'm going to use just a paper towel, and if you punch a hole over in the corner with the lid on, it will actually strain it out without taking the whole thing out. So we're going to need also a 1.5 cups of water, about that. What can fit? And it should fit about that. 1.5 cups of water. Add in. And what we're going to need to do is let this sit for about 10 minutes. 15 minutes would be better. You want to shake it up, stir it around, and let this sit. You don't want boiling water too. If you add boiling water, you're going to actually bring out more of the bitters, and you don't want that. So you want lower, somewhere around maybe 180 degree water, Fahrenheit. So that's what you're looking for, a temperature. Let this sit for about 10-15 minutes, and then pour it right into a lovely mug that you want with the paper towel trick, where you punch a hole to release the pressure, and you can strain out that way. Or you can use a coffee filter doing the same thing. Just take a piece of coffee filter, stick it on top, put the ring on, and then you will have it strain out in an easy way than emptying the whole thing out. And after, when you're done with the grounds, don't just throw the grounds into the trash, throw the grounds into your compost, because they're still going to be holding some nutrients a little bit deep in the herbs, and those can be released back into your soil when you're growing plants, and you will actually do better with growing your plants with a higher nutrients soil. It's been now about 15 minutes, and let's see what the color looks. The color has changed dramatically to more of a tan coloration. So let's take the lid off of this and see what it smells like. It smells sweet, very herbal and gentle. I would say the sweetness is coming from the spearmint and the rosehip, and the herbal smell is coming kind of from the mullein, but it's like a very deep sweet smell in there. And some of that sweetness, I would say, is that deep, almost smells like there's honey in it. And that would be going towards the coltsfoot. The coltsfoot would have more of a flavor towards honey. Coltsfoot lozenges are very good for if you have a sore throat, and great to make with your family, because those are great to do and fantastic. The trick that I was telling you about, you want to take the paper towel, if you don't have any coffee filters, and you want to take that, take the center lid out, take the ring, place that right over the top. Good hack, or life hack, punch a hole right on one corner, the top right here, punch that, and don't pour on that side, pour gently on the other side. The hole is for basically releasing pressure. If you don't, then it won't come out as fast and might even stop the stream of the water. So when you have done that, you want to pour this right in and it will come right out. And this is a good way to take the liquid out without emptying all of it out. And it has a very amber tan color to it. And a little bit is in there. Now let's smell the tea without the herbs and everything there. And this would be probably different. Still very sweet. It actually smells slightly different without all the herbs that are still in it. Has almost imagine the smell of when you smell apples. It actually has an apple smell to it. Very faint apple smell. Let's try. Very subtle. No major bitter notes to it. I do taste the sweetness that's coming forth with the rose hips. The coltsfoot is clearly there. And it almost has imagine that apple, and now I'm getting just with the flavor of almost a pineapple flavor. Just a hint of a pineapple flavor is in there. And there's no pineapple or apple in this. And there's a flavor slightly when you finish is in there. It is fantastic. And you don't even need a sweetener when you actually use not boiling hot water, but hot water. About 180 degree water is a perfect temperature where you don't have a overwhelming bitterness when you make tea. This is delicious. And that's how you make the perfect herbal cold weather tea to fight back any viruses this season. If If you want to see more, go down in the description below, click the link to my channel, or press the round subscribe button to help me out to get to 10,000 subscribers. And next time, remember to get outside, get fresh air, and have fun. See ya.